So as you've heard me say many times, the thing that I believe most people are looking for is meaning and connection. And so that fits right in alignment with my talk series that we're in. This is part number 3, how to use the science of mind. And today we're going to talk about the power and the function of faith. That faith is where everything is. So let me start off with the statement that we begin every talk with today in the last few weeks. There is a creative power that is everywhere present. It is always responding to the nature of our thoughts, and we can consciously choose to use it. And what we've been discussing is how to use that power, how to consciously use it, to direct it. See, we don't have the power, but there's a power we can use, and we use it. And you see, faith is essential. It's an essential element in the process of using this power, or as Ernest Holmes called it, the law of creation, the law of cause and effect, the law of reciprocity, the law of giving and receiving. Call the law anything you want. It is the law, and it works. You see, faith is a mental attitude so inwardly embodied that our mind can no longer deny it. We just know. And you see, when you just know something, you have the deepest possible belief. And when you have the deepest possible belief, your mind, the subconscious mind, the subjective mind, the infinite mind that creates, takes that and creates. Because as the master teacher and many, many master teachers have said, it is done unto you as you believe. Your life is actually an outpicturing of what you believe about your life. And you may say, no, Lee, no, it can't be. I don't believe that. Your subconscious mind has more thoughts in it than you've ever dreamt, that you're ever aware of. You have absorbed everything that's ever been said around you, and it's built a mental atmosphere. That mental atmosphere, because we're not challenging it, becomes a belief structure from which we experience life. And you see, nothing happens to us by chance in the universe. Everything is according with the law. The law of cause and effect is always working. It's working for me, it's working for you, it's working for everyone. This is what keeps order in the universe. Whatever the mental atmosphere that we have is, creates. Whatever the mental atmosphere of our family is, creates. Whatever the mental atmosphere of the city around us creates. Whatever the mental atmosphere of the state that we live in or country we live in creates. Where we practice our spirituality, that atmosphere, it creates. So one of the most important things is to realize that we are responsible. And where we put our attention, also who we hang with, who we allow to influence us, has an impact on us. You see, faith is a law, and it acts as such. The law of faith is the law of belief. Because if you have a belief, there's tremendous faith. Because a belief means all of your thoughts, all of your words, all of your actions aligned toward a specific result, held persistently and consistently, consciously and unconsciously. And when you have that type of belief, which is an extreme faith in that, the law says yes. Our faith is a belief that is so complete that the mind can no longer reject it. If there is doubt about a certain thing in your life, there is not a deep and complete belief. There is not a faith. It is only when there is no doubt that there's pure faith. I knew in the year 2000 that I could do spiritual work and natural healing to cure myself of a brain tumor. I knew it. At the core of all that I was, I knew that if I changed my diet, which I did, I knew that if I went into deep meditation and relieved stress, and I did, I knew that I did visualization of a little Pac-Man going into my head every day and just chomping away at this tumor. Now, it was a real small tumor. I was told it was the size of a BB, so not a really big tumor. And this tumor was benign, so it was not malignant. But I did this work. And in 1 year, when I went back, the tumor was gone. It went back because I believed. I believed that the power of the mind could heal. You see, our faith must permeate both the conscious and the unconscious realms. There can be no doubt, or the law of faith will not work. You see, each of us who practices the science of mind is a practitioner. And one of the things as a practitioner, we know that conditions flow from cause, and everything in the physical world has a mental cause. Everything starts with a thought. Things are not going to change. If you're waiting for things to change for your life to be better, you're going to be waiting for eternity. What we have to do is change our thoughts about how things could be, how we desire them, and bring it into the now. And when we change our thought process, we build a mental atmosphere that we are healthy now, the law responds. It's not that we become healthy and then we change our thoughts. We change our thoughts to become healthy. A practitioner, your and my job, is to build a new cause and then build an unquestionable faith that is now made manifest. That means what? Making sure that all of our thoughts, all of our words, all of our actions are in alignment with the desired result. We keep doing that, thinking that, speaking it, feeling it, acting it, until it permeates our conscious and our subconscious mental minds, our mental atmospheres. And when that happens, demonstration is assured. You see, a practitioner has absolute confidence in the law and should have equal confidence in their own ability to use it, because it's not their law, it is the infinite law that is everywhere, that's responding and creating everything. So the practitioner must have confidence that this law can create and they can use it. You see, a practitioner builds their faith that the law of life will automatically create conditions that respond to their mental atmosphere by practicing it, doing it over and over and over and over again, because faith is a mental attitude toward life that can be cultivated. Yeah, we can build faith. Even if we don't have any faith at all now, we can begin the process right in this moment. You see, a practitioner withdraws their thoughts from existing conditions, and they create a new image of a desired condition, and they place all faith that the law will bring these conditions into form. All of the effort is building faith. And you see, faith is built by consciously using the law and proving to yourself that it works. See, it doesn't matter what I say. If you haven't proven it to yourself, you will not have faith. That's why we start off small in religious science. We teach, use the law, build your faith. Maybe it's creating a parking place. Maybe it's doing this. Maybe it's doing that. But you start building and building and building. And when you get the faith, guess what? You're going to constantly be challenged to use it at a higher level. And then you use your faith from the other levels and you create anew. It's always, your life is always about building new, deeper, bigger beliefs. You see, and as we shift our habitual thought patterns, the law will act upon them with precision and accuracy and will mirror back to us exactly what we put out. You see, the average person is ignorant about this spiritual law and how it works, and therefore are superstitious about things called spiritual mind treatment. Those who have faith continue to use the law, and in doing so, they build a deeper faith. Your purpose in this body at this time is to create. And the power of faith gives you the ability to do just that. And so I invite you to start today to use that power by believing deeper than you've ever believed before that there is a power in the universe that is everywhere present, that is responding to the nature of your thought. And yes, you are worthy of everything.